This is the world's worst mom, and her ideas are a little provocative.
I heard you take a group of kids to Central Park and cut them loose. Is that right?
You know, I'm a reporter by training, and we do a lot with headlines, so I was trying to think of something funny, and suddenly I thought, oh my God, take our children to the park and leave them there day. It's really great for children when they're on their own.
So what if something happens?
Where do they go?
What if something happens?
I'm sure there are some social entrepreneurs out there who are afraid that putting their message out will bring criticism. But criticism is actually the best megaphone. When you have two sides of an argument and people start talking about it at the water cooler, then you're catching fire.
This is Stand Together Presents. Stories, ideas, and advice from changemakers tackling our biggest challenges.
Woohoo!
Lenore Skenazy founded Let Grow, a nonprofit committed to helping kids become independent. She's been labeled the world's worst mom, so she knows a thing or two about facing criticism.
Right now, the message that you can take your eyes off your kids, that kids can do things on their own, is very controversial because our society has become convinced that kids are in constant danger. So saying, excuse me, no they're not, is unheard of, and it has to be heard. My advice to other social entrepreneurs is to have a little fun. Your job is to call attention to the problem and to your solution, and that requires you getting out there and being willing to look maybe a little silly, a little wacky, a little crazy, a little wrong, and then start the conversation. Your job is to start the conversation, and you can't do it if no one's talking about you. I think most moms out there feel at some point they're the world's worst, or certainly America's worst, and that's okay. We can't do it all right, and we can't do it all perfectly, and we forget that that's okay. Kids can roll with a bunch of punches. They always have. You have to expect that you're going to face some critics, and you have to recognize the value in that. You want people talking about your ideas because some people are going to agree. And the fact that a lot of people don't agree, so what? Now they're talking. Now your idea is out there. You believe in your idea. You have to argue with people who don't believe it, so bring them on.